Hey guys, so let's get into the second or the extra collective of the day. We're going to be using the Star Codes Astro Oracle to get the theme. We're going to be using the Tarot of the Divine for the actual message, and the Rider-Waite-Smith for clarification. So while I shuffle, I want to remind you guys that there are people out there who are trying to message you, or if they're messaging you, if they're commenting below your comment saying things like, oh, I was drawn to you for a reading and all that shit, those are scammers. Legitimate readers, I'm not saying you can't go to another reader, I'm saying those are not legitimate readers. Actual people who run a business do not do that. In fact, some of them are even stealing my name, my pictures, my logo, trying to pass themselves off as me. Please stay safe out there, guys. All I can do is warn you, and it's up to you whether you take the warning or not, okay? Massive thank you. Huge appreciation to everybody who has been supporting me, signing up for the monthly membership to watch the part 2s, all of you who are sending stars, sharing my posts, my videos, commenting, reacting. All of that lets me know you appreciate my time and energy, and I love you guys. It helps me do what I love, and it shows me that you love what I do. So let's get started. What is the theme for the extra collective? Let's see. 12th house, introspection. Okay. And it's number 50. Number 5 could be important to some of you, or the actual number 50. Okay. This card says, introspect. This situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks of both who you are when no one's looking and the fact that your fate is inextricably linked to every other sentient being. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honor who you are. But you also must acknowledge that you work within an organism, as in your family and culture, which operates within the body of all creation. If you just take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to that great body. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently, and you are part of the collective. It's just a perspective shift. It's impractical to get lost in oneness, whether in spiritual bliss or over-identification with your group, and neglect your individual health. But it can be spiritually painful to feel stuck in the isolated single-cell mindset. Spiritual practice can help you find a healthy midpoint between a disconnected, lonely state and a state of connection to one another, to a cause, or to the divine. Grounding helps you return to your personal path. Challenges. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. Gift. In quiet moments of prayer, meditation, and creative bliss, feel that deep connection to source and know you are not alone. Okay. So, introspection regarding fears. I feel like somebody here is facing their fears. That was what stood out to me the most about that message. So let's go ahead and get started. Give me the first set. That one I think flipped over. Yeah. 6 of Wands reversed. Okay. 9 of Cups. Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups. With Temperance. 6 of Wands, the first thing that came to me when I saw it like that was somebody's not proud of themselves. Now, this could mean a couple of things. One, this Queen of Swords could be the one that's not proud of herself, or this Knight of Cups is the one not proud of themselves. Now, I'll look what's at the bottom of the deck. So this could mean, I was thinking about that. That's why I think it's important. Either this Queen of Swords, because she's showing up sharp, right? Queen of Swords is someone who's very sharp with their words, very direct. either she's not proud of herself because of something she said, or this Knight of Cups is somebody who is indulgent, living in the moment, living for fun, and they're not proud of, she may have called them out on it. With Temperance, though, the World underneath it. With Temperance, it was, I feel like it's more about this Knight of Cups not being proud of themselves, because this Temperance is what goes, it's about moderation. So I feel like this Queen of Swords may have spoken about that, like there needs to be moderation in your actions. Let's see. Clarify Six of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles. Clarify Six of Wands reversed. Four of Swords. Ooh, King of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Damn, okay. The Six of Swords. I do feel this Queen of Swords called somebody out. But it's like with the King of Pentacles here. It's like she knows this person can do better. That's what I'm feeling. She sees them as three kings, multiple kings. But to her, they're showing up as a knight. So I think she may have told this person with the Four of Swords here that they needed to heal. There's something that they're avoiding. There's something that they were defeating themselves. And she's asking them to move past that, to stop crushing themselves. Queen of Swords, though, although she is sharp, she's also compassionate, because she's still feminine. She's still a queen. So whatever she's saying can be very direct, but it's still diplomatic. It's still like a plea, not a plea, but that's what it feels like here. I'm not saying she always does this, but here it feels almost like a plea of like, I know you can do better. I see this in you. Why are you doing whatever they're doing? Why are you doing it? So with the Nine of Cups here, this could be somebody who drinks a lot. But they do show, a couple here. So this could be somebody who maybe engages in promiscuous behavior. Maybe this is somebody who overindulges in whatever let me put it that way. They overindulge. Whatever it is that they're overindulging in, it's excessive. To the point where she said she's hoping they acknowledge it so that they can heal and move past it, because almost like she may have been the one to ask them, are you proud of yourself, of where your life is at? And they're not. There's a little bit of shame here. Clarify Nine of Cups. Seven of Wands. Clarify Nine of Cups. There's the Nine of Cups again. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. She helped them get some clarity on something. She caused them to introspect. That's why this is here. She caused them to really think about, maybe this person felt really alone, because 12th house is feeling really alone. And she may have brought clarity to them that, yes, they are individual, but that doesn't mean that they're not part of a whole. There was another sentence that caught my eye on this. Hold on. Facing their fears. That was another sentence that caught my eye. I feel like she's asking them to face their fears. Almost like she may have hoped that they acknowledge the fact that somebody who is overindulgent is running from something. And now they're in this energy of fighting it. They're fighting the overindulgence. They're fighting this. They were like in an excessive lifestyle, because Nine of Pentacles is luxury, but when it's coupled with excess, this could be somebody who maybe spends a lot of money on shopping, whatever they do, it's excessive. And she was like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Why are you doing this? What are you running from? Have you thought about that? That you're doing this because you're running from something? So whatever she said, it was because she wants them to do better, and she knows that they can do better. They're destroying their lives. And it was almost like she's helping them tame some inner beast. She's helping them moderate the way that they were living. Clarify Queen of Swords. See, 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Tower, and 10 of Cups. The Hanged Man. So she brought a new perspective to them. That's where introspection comes in. Whatever it is that she said, whatever it is that she's getting them to acknowledge, they're realizing it's like they did a 180. They're seeing life in a very different way. With the 5 of Swords, I feel like this is something she clarified, because she's showing up Queen of Swords twice, right? She let them know you're actually destroying your life. Like, I don't know if you realize you're running from something, but you're running so hard that you are destroying your stability. And you don't want to acknowledge it. There's emotion there. The 2 of Swords represents emotion that's stagnant. And the blindfold, the arms crossed, is like, I don't want to talk about it. So she said, whatever it is that you don't want to talk about, it's causing you to destroy yourself. With the 7 of Swords, you self-sabotage. You push this away. You do this and you do that. What she called it out, right? And the Tower is like, this was shocking. I don't think this person realized it. But it was almost like whatever she said with the 10 of Cups, it made them realize, she's right, though. That's not my happiness. I'm not happy. And she's getting them to face their fears. Because keep in mind, she may have told this person, I know that you are stable. So they may be wealthy. With the King of Cups, she's like, I know that you have a beautiful heart. I know that you're intelligent. But you notice the king that's missing? King of Wands. The King of Wands is the king that shows courage, bravery. And I think that she said it in a way because she's showing up with Queen of Swords. She wasn't trying to be ugly. She wasn't trying to be mean. But she might have told them, I think that there may be some things you are not wanting to face, and it's causing you to destroy your life. And what I feel like that wasn't the only thing she said, right? Because she'll be eloquent with Queen of Swords. But she got them to see life like they're doing a 180. They're seeing things in a very different light. Clarify Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Hierophant. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Interesting. Six of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this person could have had their heart broken, and maybe they didn't want to acknowledge it. And part of what she may have said, and I keep getting the word gently, like she said it gently, but she was very direct. And she might have said something like, it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to acknowledge that you're hurt. That doesn't take away from your masculinity. It's okay to acknowledge that you're in pain. Like, I got a knot in my throat just saying that, which means that this was an emotional conversation. Or they may have felt that when she said that. With the 10 of Wands here, they're carrying that with them wherever they go. And with the Hierophant here, it's like they felt like this was, well, I'm getting multiple things here. With the Hierophant, they felt, one, whatever pain and trauma or hurt that they went through, they took it like that's how that shaped their life. That was part of their creed on how they lived life. But the other part I'm getting is that their higher self felt her words, like it resonated through them, what she was saying. And they realized this needs to change. I need to change. Because of the Six of Pentacles, yeah, they realized that she's right. With the Five of Pentacles, they felt possibly very alone. They felt like they maybe were worthless, like they didn't have any value. They felt like they had to beg for time, attention, whatever it is. Whatever she said shook them, the tower, it shook them out of this behavior. Like, oh God, she's right. She's right. Almost like they didn't even realize that. They didn't realize what was happening. They didn't realize why they were doing this. Let's see. Next set, please. Knight of Coins with the Hermit, Queen of Cups, the Death card. Okay, let's scoot these over because I got one extra. The Death card and the Three of Cups. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Yep. So this could be somebody who doesn't trust anyone. But part of the reason that they don't trust anyone with the Seven of Swords, it could also be because they are not acting in a way that is trustworthy. And they might not have realized that in doing so, it made them, like, let me put it to you this way. You know that there's an old saying, I forget how it goes, but something about a thief will never trust others in his home, right? Because of that. Because what they do means they can't trust other people to not do the same thing. They will project. So with this Knight of Coins, she really got them to introspect on, like, Knight of Coins is like, where's my life going? 15, 20 years down the road, where will I be? And with the Hermit, they might have really gone into isolation because they needed to think about this. But remember, she's shown, I kept seeing that gently. She was saying it gently, but she was saying it directly. She wasn't sugarcoating things, but she wasn't saying it to, like, hurt them. She wasn't, like, using information against them. With the Death card, it's like she wants them to change. She wants them to realize that something needs to transform. Three of Cups here. This could mean a couple of things. One, it could be the fact that they're friends. Two, it could be that part of what needs to change is maybe they're remember, this is somebody who came up as indulgent. So maybe there's somebody who likes to party, they like to do this, and they like to do that. But she's trying to get them to acknowledge that that lifestyle is because they're running from something. They're trying to avoid something. Clarify Knight of Coins. Nine of Pentacles. Clarify Knight of Coins. Four of Swords. The Sun, Two of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. With the Magician. See, what's interesting here is that I think that she's making them feel that they can accomplish anything they want. They can make anything happen for themselves. But they may have not believed that of themselves. That might have been part of what they were wanting to drown out. Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is her. Almost like she's leading by example. She's showing them she's in a place of financial independence, a place of abundance and harmony, and With the Four of Swords, she may have said something like, I know, I've been there. I know what it feels like. She brought clarity to them. Whatever it was that they were trying to deny, whatever it was that they didn't want to acknowledge, she spoke about it. And she's like, look, I've been there too. I understand what you feel, but you can change that. You have the power within you to make whatever you want happen. You don't have to live like this. Clarify the Hermit. Because it really got them thinking. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. See, this is interesting to me because twice she's shown up as the Queen of Cups. So I feel like she loves this person. But they keep showing up as a Knight of Cups. And in this one, the Knight of Cups even has their back to her, going towards the Three of Cups. So this could be somebody who I'm sorry, the hotel keeps doing that flickering. She knows that they feel something for her. She can sense some emotion, but they go towards other people. And it makes her put a lid on her emotions, like, okay, guess not. But whatever she's pointing out to them, they're realizing that they're actually self-sabotaging. They're actually destroying the chances that they have with her. Almost like this person was hyper independent, hyper focused on being free. But now they're realizing as they introspect that they're actually setting themselves up to be alone. Clarify Queen of Cups. And there's been disappointment here because we've got Five Cups. So there's been some grief here. There's been some endings possibly. Clarify Queen of Cups. So first we got the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. With the Justice card, yeah. So this Queen of Cups may want commitment from this person. And they are too busy fucking around. So part of what she may have said was like, look, I get it. You don't want a commitment. You don't want a relationship. Perfectly fine. You don't have to do that. But she moved on. Wheel of Fortune, she spun the wheel. Like, okay, then that just means we're not aligned. But obviously, a big part of that, her moving on, is because with the Four of Pentacles, they never opened up. They never let her know. Because they're showing up as a knight. So I wouldn't say that they're in love with her. No, you know what? They are. I felt the rejection as soon as I said that. They are in love with her. But the Knight of Cups, it's almost like they have her on a pedestal. So they may not feel like they're good enough for her. But with the Eight of Cups here, she chose to walk away. Because she's like, okay, if they're not in a commitment-oriented mind, that's perfectly fine. They can do life their way. I'm not going to settle. I'm going to focus on finding a partner who does want commitment. So the Death card here, one, this action she took sparked change in them. But at the same time, it caused an ending between them. The Justice card here, they also know that that's fair. She was very fair. She was very clear. She wasn't being spiteful. She wasn't being hurtful. Because she keeps showing up with Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Very fair, very balanced, very clear, loving, but not taking anybody's shit. Clarify the Death card. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Death card. Two of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Interesting. Six of Cups is they miss her. They miss her so much that they're starting to think about, okay, hold on. Do I really not want commitment though? Could I possibly do commitment with her? It's changing. Let's hold on. There's each of these cards is a legend, and I'm curious about what the Death card is. I don't know why I keep thinking about what legend is associated with it. It's the White Bear King Valamon. Hold up, I have to look that up. Oh no, I can't. The other phone is uploading the previous collective. Okay. Let me see what it says. It's a Norwegian fairy tale. Excuse me. Death is a huge upheaval, potentially representing the death of one way of life and the start of a new one. Life changes irrevocably, and there is no way to go back. Change is necessary. The death of childhood is important in order to grow up. Oh. So this could have been somebody who was eternally like in Peter Pan mode. And she accepted them as they are. I don't see her passing judgment on them. More like she got them to like think about, is there a possibility that you might be doing this because you're trying to avoid something? But you know what? It's perfectly fine. You do you, boo. And I'm going to move on. And she did. So it's almost like they're getting to this point where they're like, but she's a priority. She is such a priority to them that they're starting to consider commitment, when before that was never something that they thought of. The Death card, that's changing. They are changing. Clarify Three of Cups. Let's see. The Fool. Clarify Three of Cups. Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. There's still some hesitation though. There's still some hesitation. Now, keep in mind the Fool card does trump the Eight of Swords. So there may be some... This person may still have some hesitation, but ultimately, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, they want to offer something solid. And I think they're going to, because the Fool card is taking a leap of faith. With the Seven of Cups, they're in this energy of like, I don't know how it's going to end though. I don't know if it's going to go well or if it's not. But they're going to do it anyways. Because the thought of losing her is like, nope. Let's see. Let's do the next set. On YouTube, I can go a little longer. Let's do one more set. See, I told you there was sorrow, disappointment, Five of Cups. King of Wands. And the Page of Swords. Ooh, the Tower. Damn, yeah, this was... Not only did they not expect her to do that, they realized when she walked away that they had done that to themselves. Because the Five of Cups in this deck is La Llorona. And La Llorona is a woman who... Her husband was cheating on her, and in grief, she killed her own children. And it's like it haunts her. It's her sorrow, her pain, her grief was so great that she became a ghost who was constantly wailing, crying for her children. So that to me represents that this person, this king, because now they're showing up as a king, realized they did this to themselves. They were so focused on something else that they created this loss for themselves. And it was not something they expected at all. Look at that King of Coins. I think that this is somebody who maybe they were in Peter Pan mode hardcore. They never expected to want to stabilize with somebody. That itself is a shock. That the fact that they want commitment, the fact that they want more with her. But with the King of Wands, remember, this is about facing their fears. I think that there were some fears concerning commitment. There were some fears concerning, settling down. And the Page of Swords is like, no, they're starting to see things from a very different perspective. They are not the same person they used to be. I feel like they don't want to feel this anymore. This haunts them. This loss haunts them. Let's clarify. It's like this ending brought about the death of their Peter Pan. Clarify Five of Cups. The Moon. King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, yep. With the Strength card. So this person, Seven of Swords showed up twice. It showed up a while ago as the overall energy, and it's showing up again. They were definitely sabotaging their chances of being able to build a connection with the person that they love. But with the Moon card, there was a lot of fears for them. Almost like a paranoia, even. Connected to commitment, connected to being dedicated to one person. But the more that they fight it, they're realizing with the Five of Cups that they are destroying their chances of happiness. Because of the Strength card here, it's like they fight their emotions, they repress their emotions. Because their focus is on wanting to be free. But now they're like, no, now my focus is this person. They can't even do their same lifestyle because it's like not the same without her. Clarify King of Wands. Because King of Wands is the courageous, brave, facing their fears king. Five of Swords, Page of Cups, Five of Wands. With the Four of Pentacles, yep. So where before they had been closed off, they had been like, no, I'm not going to open up. Something shifted. The wheel has turned. Her decision challenged them. Because at the Five of Swords, this is somebody who would possibly play mind games with her, blow hot and cold. Like if they were constantly trying to suppress their emotions, maybe it would slip out at times. Ways that they saw her, what they felt, and then they would immediately do something else to squash that, to let her think like it wasn't that serious. But the Page of Cups, now they're apologetic about that. They feel bad that they were behaving that way. But she challenged them. With the Five of Wands, she was like, okay, if you're going to be acting this way, I'm going to go. You see all the fives? Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. That was change needed to happen. Number 5 is ruled by Mercury. Change needed to happen because this could not continue this way. She had to make that change for them to make the change. Clarify Page of Swords. And now it's the opposite. Now instead of holding back, they want to hold on to her. Clarify Page of Swords. See? Ace of Pentacles. Clarify Page of Swords. Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords again, and the Page of Wands. It's a lot of page energy, but I feel like it's in a good way. And what I mean by that is it's not about immaturity, because now they're showing up in King of Wands, King of Pentacles mode. Ready to take action, ready to take the lead, commitment oriented. Yeah. With the Chariot here, there's still some fear, but they're also in this place of like, I'll never know unless I try. I'll never know how it ends if I don't do something. And they're stepping into, I have to do this. I want to do this. This is their focus now. With the Ace of Pentacles, they're going to offer something that is a lot more real, tangible. They know that they already have foundation with her, but remember, the 3 and the Ace is the 4. They don't want to let go of her. They want to continue building on that. So I feel like the Pages, it's not that this person is coming in with an immaturity. They're going to come in little by little with messages. Page of Cups could be an apology. Page of Swords could be like, not only are they watching her, but they're observing her. They're stepping outside of their comfort zone, thinking of solutions. Page of Wands, they may be flirty, like trying to show that they're interested, almost to see how she reacts. Because ultimately with the Ace of Pentacles, now they want something more tangible. They want something more real. Okay, well, let's see. Let's move on to part 2. I'm going to stop part 1 here. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to react to the video, comment, even if it's just a little emoji. That pushes my algorithm, shows me you appreciate my time and energy. And if you want to watch part 2, the link to sign up for the monthly membership is down below. If you've already signed up and you're trying to find the part 2s, go to the link that takes you to my main Facebook page. You'll see Subscribers Hub there, and that's where you click to get all the part 2s, okay? Or get access. All right, guys, that's what I got for you, and I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.